Welcome to Self-Checkout Unlimited, a surreal shopping mall game. I know it doesn't sound horrifying, I don't even think it's horror related, but I'll go to the Kickstarter page and tell you about it. Which is sexy jazz music. You'll have to stop hearing the sexy jazz music for a moment. Self-Checkout Unlimited, a 3D mall adventure. Explore a nostalgic shopping mall in this surreal 3D adventure game. Let's see. An empty shopping mall after closing time, lost and alone inside a picture-perfect labyrinth. As sunset slowly approaches, navigate between surreal stores to find the exit key. With only 2 cheerful PA announcers to keep you company, can you unravel the mystery of your journey before it's time to say goodbye? It is a philosophical, surreal exploration adventure, 1 to 2 hours and replayable. Let's see. It's an original soundtrack inspired by the nostalgic mall jazz and surreal, dreamy synthscapes. It's the mallsoft and vaporware genres also included. Or as they say, at least it says about the game. I'm finally reading it. It's a philosophical, surreal adventure game primarily inspired by the 8-circuit model of consciousness. The human mind is portrayed using a shopping mall metaphor, posing as a starkly materialistic contrast. The mallsoft and vaporware genres, with their focus on nostalgia and surreal scenes, also played a heavy inspirational role. So yeah, we're going through a shopping mall like that. Time for the sexy, nostalgic mall music now. Let's get into it. It's just the demo that you can find on Kickstarter. So you want to try it yourself? You can download the demo yourself on the Kickstarter page. Your attention, please.
Attention, please. All mall areas are now closed.
Starts off spooky, at least.
If you believe you've mistakenly left a personal item inside the mall, please contact the security team at the number listed by the entrance. Thank you for choosing Wilson Center Mall.
Oh.
We hope to see you again soon.
Nice and smooth. Chords? A chord. Why is it here? I don't know. Why is it so dark? Also, there's shit in my eye, so my right eye might be closed a lot. It's just one of those kinds of days where it's like the eyelashes grow weirdly and stab my eye. The weird thing is, I look everywhere in my eye. Like, literally all the common spots where my eyelashes stab my eye. I don't see any eyelash stabbing my eye, so I'm just like, why do I get the stabby feeling, but I don't see what's doing the stabbing? If only this game did have horror elements, this would be nice for horror. Unfortunately. It's nicely optimized though, nice and clean. Birthday, nice. Turtles. I can't... If only this was VR so I could throw all this shit on the floor. I can't wait for Half-Life Alyx so I can do that. Just pick up everything and throw it on the ground. That'll be so much fun. We're a little creepy. In a universe full of opportunity, why not rewire yourself? Explore our variety of stores and widen your world here at Wilson. Should you encounter any issues during your time at the facility, please call the management office at... Well, if I can call a phone number, I could write that down, but I'll just remember that it's here. Well, there's a phone, but... Oh, it's missing a cord. Okay. Now we know what to do with the cord. Oh, Nerf gun. Nice. Has this ever been used? Are you gonna presume like an entire shop's never gonna be used once? It's kind of weird and silly. What's illuminating the light over here? A floaty box. Mobos? WBT. Robots? It's not robots? Oh, it was a good attempt. T. Mother. I could spell mother. There's so many words you could honestly spell with that range. Rewire? Wait, maybe rewire. Hmm? Oh. Aw, I'm a genius. The box opened. You found a phone cord inside. Oh, not the cord that was literally at the start of the game. Well, so far, simple puzzles. That poster wasn't here before. I wouldn't remember. It's just pure black. What? Might have to turn up the brightness until weird shit happens. Oh. Advanced defend. Reminds me of a tactical game. Repose or something like that? What? Leaves? I'll go to advance? I don't know what it means, though. Advance and defend. Nourish and threat. Or nourish and threaten. Well, nourish sounds nice. I go with feeling rather than only going through one color. Protected wilderness. It's like a personality test. Protected. Like, what do I think when seeing these items, or just what's more in tune with my nature? I don't like wilderness. I don't like bugs. I don't like spiders. I don't like when flies try to, like, you know those annoying mosquitoes or the flies that deliberately, like, buzz around your ears like they're trying to get in your ear canal? I fucking hate them. So let's go with protected. Everyone likes feeling protected. Oh, it's so blinding, though. Unknown. Known. I mean, unknown can be interesting. Known is boring but safe. Unknown can either be scary or intriguing. Let's go with known. I probably prefer unknown, but we'll go with unknown anyways. I'm not okay. What? I'm so confused. Why am I not okay? Maybe it's the hallucination. That could be a red flag. Ugh. Yeah. Oh. Well, at least the place is a little more lit. Can I dial a phone number? Oh, I can just dial. It does it for me. Okay. What did I dial? Who did I dial? I don't like that it didn't tell me. What? You're trapped. I wouldn't say I feel trapped, but I am curious with who closed that door while I was hallucinating because of a poster. I guess I can turn down the brightness now.
Thank you for choosing Wilson Center Mall. We're always delighted to have you with us. Did you know our first holiday sale is happening this weekend?
Really?
Don't forget to stop by the wide selection of stores and attractions we have for you. We also invite you to visit our newly renovated food court, located on the ground floor.
Oh, please, yeah, let's go there.
Grab some of your favorite comfort food and make yourself.
Let's get a hamburger. I want a hamburger.
And remember, if you're ever experiencing difficulties inside the mall, please contact our management office. They will always be happy to assist you.
Yeah, I know their number. It's on the poster.
We hope you have a wonderful shopping experience. Thank you.
Well, I can't legitimately shop, but you mean I I can still have fun, or maybe at least try. So there's apparently some kind of mystery. I'm not sure if it's the mystery of the main character or just the mystery of what's wrong with this mall. But if it's philosophical, I'm gonna imagine it's something about self-discovery or... But anyways, we can call that number. I'm not gonna call it unless I legit need their help. Otherwise, let's just explore. Color cube. It's a lot of shelves for a Rubik's cube, but... Build. And hula hoops. Soft jazz. Go for some soft Neco ASMR. I'll try not to talk all hyper, I'll talk like this. So we go with some synthwave and nostalgic jazz and soft voice. I don't fucking know, man. What about this chord? Can I take this? Yeah, pick it up. We'll probably need it for later. This area of the store is still dark and weird. The only thing though, if it's really closing time in the mall, one thing people don't usually put in consideration, that's when the cleaners would start, like, bringing out their oversized, gigantic, rideable floor cleaners. But usually in these kind of games where you're stuck in a mall after closing time, they never really bring up the obvious fact that the cleaners would be there for the few hours cleaning it. And then there's people that do inventory counting usually from time to time. So for the mall to be completely abandoned is kind of strange. Is this the food court? I want some food. I want a hamburger. When you say hamburger, you have to say hamburger. Argent Games presents Self-Checkout Unlimited.
Thank you for visiting Wilson Center Mall.
This better not be the end of the demo.
All our new shoppers today. Here at Wilson, we work hard to fulfill all your needs in one place. If you should ever get lost inside the mall, please locate one of our convenient maps, which will always point you where you need to go.
Can you point me to the hamburger?
It can be stressful at many stores, but we promise to make your time here an amazing experience.
I want hamburger.
Thank you for visiting Wilson Center Mall.
I hope this is not the end of the demo.
Mean everything to us.
Exit 1 off Highway 8. Oh, come on. That's too small. Maybe I should have called the manager. Maybe I should have. I'll try and see if I can call the management. But I'll just have to skip ahead. It's also fucked with my desktop. I don't like that. Alright, so I'm gonna answer, please help me.
Did you know our first holiday sale is happening
I think the guy is having existential crisis moment in the mall.
We also invite you to visit
But I feel ignored.
renovated food court located on the ground floor.
I want a hamburger.
Your favorite comfort food.
I'm still curious then, why would there be a court at the start if I don't actually use it? So I'm gonna roam around a little bit more to see if there's anything I missed. You have a feeling it's watching you. I don't even know why this is slightly floating. Strange. So I go back here with a cord, why is it here? But in the previous... when I played it, you guys saw it, when I first was recording this, I picked up the cord afterwards. But if I open up the box, I get the cord for the phone, so what the fuck is this for, and why can't I pick it up now? I'm so confused. Why is the cord there? Is that like, is this cord meant to be in the box, and it being here is just nonsensical? Because when you open up the box, there is nothing in the box. The game just tells you there is a cord. I'm so confused. I'm going to just assume... How? No, actually. I could pick it up before. I can't use the phone anymore. I don't know, I guess I'll just go this and then see if there's anything different. I highly doubt it. And then I'll just end it there. Just a quick demo. It doesn't really show enough to really show the potential of what the developers are going for, in my opinion. They talk about synthwave and nostalgic shit, but it's just that in a weird trippy moment. But since it didn't result in anything or any changes, or you know, it doesn't pique your interest too much, except the visuals and the sounds are nice, and it's implied what they're going for, but I feel like they need to give a bit more. Let's see if I can just go over here. No. It just ends there. Alright, well, I'll just turn down the volume and just leave it here. I would hope maybe they'll release a second demo that will show a different part of the game.
Thank you for visiting Wilson Center Mall.
I'll just tab out of that just so I don't get distracted by the audio. But yeah, hopefully they release a second part of the game that's later in the game that doesn't spoil anything, but that shows the artistic sort of vision that they're going for that might pique people's interest. Like when I look at the Kickstarter page and it says, like, you know, it's a vaporware genre, and it shows some screenshots that are on the Kickstarter page to sort of show you what they could be going for, like later in the game, perhaps. I mean, I would show, but you know what? Fuck it. I'll just change the screen to desktop just so you guys can see what the fuck I'm looking at. I don't need to be that lazy. So let's see. We could click on the trailer, for instance. All it is literally like the ending. Nothing special or. Oh, fatal crash. Why ain't that special? Okay, well, fatal crash. Back to this then. So let's see, let's go back to the beginning. All the stuff I said, this image in particular, say, it's got the whole synthwave style. I was wondering, like, further through the game, will the mall slowly transform into this sort of trippy synthwave sort of thing? But rather we just get this kind of dark and gloomy mall, and then there's this picture. I was wanting to see this shit. Like, I was hoping the demo would turn trippy and turn into this, but it says screenshots and concepts. I'm going to assume this is mostly concepts, and they haven't gotten far enough to, like, what I'm going to assume is these are pictures, concept art, and they've just sort of put synthwave kind of filters through it, or just sort of touched it up to make it look synthwavy. But I'd want to see this in game for me to know that they're capable of doing it and doing it properly. I'm not too big on the genre myself, but I mean, people who appreciate this genre would be able to tell me, hey, this is nice, or, you know, they'd be able to let me know that it's like that they're doing a good job. Since usually it's be my job to sort of publicize and showcase the game. But I can't really showcase it if they've never really shown it, except for what I'm showing you guys right now in the Kickstarter page. So the fact that they leave out the synthwave or this crazy part, like assuming this is what they're going for ultimately, even though this screenshot is weird because it's like a picture of like a circuit board mixed with a library bookshelf and, you know, Roman busts or something like that. But we didn't get any. It says screenshots. So, which ones are screenshots? Are they all just concepts right now? Well, this is the only screenshot. Everything else I think is concept. Oh, this is a screenshot. So all the interesting images on the Kickstarter page are all concept arts, while this, the fountain, and this store is the only thing they've possibly made right now. I want this crazy shit. So, give or take, they're only asking for 6,894 Canadian, which is a strangely random amount. I don't know why they just wouldn't narrow it down to 7,000, but 17 days to go, and it could still make it. But I don't know. I think it would be best if they showcase their talents at being able to create appropriate synthwave, that they can pull it off properly. And and later down in development that they showcase another demo that shows, like demo 1 shows the mall, the core level of what you'll be seeing, but then also the synthwave level down the road. If they can do that, they'd be able to attract more people, I would argue. But either way, I hope you enjoyed anyways. If you did, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a full subscriber, hit the notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching, and until the next time.